So I'm going to just give you an overview the medical aspects of breast cancer. What really is breast cancer? How does it start? And how can we detect it? And what are the possible treatments? Okay. So as Sir Ram said, most frequent cancer in females, most frequent cause of cancer death among females, second most common cancer in both sexes after lung cancer, and what is important is survival are affected with early detection. Next, please. So basically, Sir Ram already mentioned this, no? So the older we get, the more chances we're going to get breast cancer. So, no, we have to be aware. So the thing is, kung babae ka, it is the most significant risk factor. The thing is, if you're female, so these are the chances that you're going to get breast cancer. See, by age 30, 1 out of 227. By age 80, 1 out of 8. Next slide, please. So, where does it start? So this is the sagittal section of the breast, no? Ikuan ang breast. The breast has a lot of ducts and lobules, no? Lobules is where the breast milk is made during breastfeeding. So this breast milk will pass towards the nipple through the ducts. Wala ito laser pointer. Sorry, ano lang po. So this is normal duct, no, kanang hanging diha sa taas. That's the appearance of a normal duct. Duct with stage 0 breast cancer, meaning the earliest stage of breast cancer is what we call as the DCIS or ductal carcinoma in situ. No? So that is the earliest stage of breast cancer, duct with DCIS. So breast cancer again starts within the ducts of the breast. So again, uppermost is the normal. Muna siya pinaka-normal nga duct. Then, magkadaghan ang iyang cells sa sulod, mag-divide siya, magkadaghan. What happens is DCIS. No? DCIS will eventually invade siya sa basement membrane or sa lining sa duct. Then, kailan na magsugod ang stage 1, no? Kung magkadako na yung invasion until magkadako na siya, mahikap na siya madugay. Next slide. So where does it spread? No, kung makadako na siya, magsugod siya sa ducts. Next slide. It's going to spread usually sa mga lisay-lisay, sa lymph node. So these are the lymph nodes. Saan siya sa inside the breast and sa axilla or sa armpit. Next. And it can also spread by bloodstream. Ato siya sa blood vessels. No? Next slide. And if the woman allows it to spread, usually number 1 is bones. Huh? Bones. Spread to the bones, lungs, liver. Can be anywhere. Soft tissues, and even the brain. Next. Next. So, they usually ask, no, kinsa may nakuha og breast cancer. So what is important is 70 to 80% walay kaliwat. So, sporadic. So, dili ta makumpiyansa kay bitaw may kaliwat breast cancer, okay man, dili ako magpa-check. 70 to 80%, so that's how common it is. No? Walay kaliwat. Only 5 to 10% is hereditary, meaning katong naa kay mga genes detected, for breast cancer, like the BRCA1 and 2, just like the famous actress Angelina Jolie. So she is positive for BRCA1 and 2. So she has a very high risk for developing breast cancer. And the rest, katong walay ma-identify nga gene, are called familial kag na mga kaliwa. No? So as what Sir Ram mentioned, what is important is we have to be aware of our own breast. Annual clinical breast exam, 40 years old and above, annual mammography, 40 years old and above. So how do you do self-breast exam? No? So ideally, you should stand up in the mirror, naked, from the waist up. Try to inspect for any asymmetries, kanang mga abnormalities sa skin, mga dimplings. No? Later, I'm going to show you some pictures, so you're going to have some idea how it's going to look like. So how do you check? By gentle rotating movement. Gentle rotating movement. Using the palm of your fingers, not the palm, the palm of the hand, but the palm of the fingers. Huh? So what is important is either you do this motion, this grid-like motion, or centrifugal technique. What is important is you have to include all the breast parts, including the armpit, above the neck, below the base of the neck, no? Including the armpit, no? Include all the breast. Next. So what is the usual? This is just the usual characteristics of breast cancer, because there are actually a lot of types of breast cancer. Some can be slow growing, kanan paspas. But the usual is it is fast growing. The breast is fast, paspasia, and can be hard, immovable. Di siya maayo mo mulihok. The borders are regular, meaning dili kay siya lingin. There can be skin dimpling, although not all, And in this type of breast cancer, what we call as the inflammatory breast cancer, there is erythema, meaning there is redness of the breast. Even walay bugun, even if there is no lump, breast cancer can present with redness and swelling, hupong, redness and swelling of the breast. So yes, it can present with bloody nipple discharge, even without a bugun. This is what we call as Paget disease. It is like weeping rash, mura na siya rash ng kanang basa sa nipple and areola, which is highly associated with breast cancer. More than 90% they can have breast cancer. No? So if you know someone who have a rash in the areola or in the nipple or in the breast, you have to tell them to go to the doctor and have their self-check. This is what we call the inflammatory. I've mentioned the inflammatory breast cancer. This is a highly progressive, kung ano siya, aggressive breast cancer. No lump, mind you, no bugun, but the breast can present with redness. Pula lang siya, and swelling. It can be tender, pwede sakit, pwede init, warm. There's warmth. This is an example of a dimpling. See, when this patient placed her arms at the sides, di siya maklaro. But when the patient raised both her arms, klaro kay sila. So there's dimpling on the left side there, the breast. And what's this? This is an advanced breast cancer with retraction of the nipple already. May ukok na yung nipple kay kuan na, advanced naman, kaon na, no? Next. This is already advanced also. Look at the ulceration there. So mo na siya may tapo kung dili ko pasagdan lang. It's going to involve the skin. Dagko na kay lisay. You see that lymph node is bugun sa armpit, dagko na kay lisay. So it's going to spread, it's going to involve the skin. So mo nang baho na na siya, magsamad, magdugo. Next. And this is another advanced breast cancer where there's also already involvement, metastasis to the skin. Next. This one, also very advanced. There is already ulceration of the skin. So like, hope na kayo sila, no? Next. Also, very big. Oh, we see this a lot there. In the Philippines, it's very typical. Very typical. Next. So how do we detect? Next. Mammography, of course, no? Early detection. Early detection is the key to cure. So even wala pa tay bugon, mammogram ka. Okay? Mammogram is able to detect breast cancer. Wala pa nahikap. Even wala pa nahikap. So that is the important message there. Next. So mammogram, they do it in two views. So usually one hindrance is, ay, dito ko magpa-mammogram kay sakit kaayo, kay mga sige nga, sakit kaayo niya. Una, number one yun mo kina siya typical kay nga rason mo, hindi mo ka magpa-mammogram, hindi dito ko doon, kay sakit kaayo. Oh. Actually, it's just uncomfortable, no? So if you have very sensitive breast, might as well go there. Dili payments, because some females have very sensitive breast during menstruation. So at least 10 days after menstruation, no? So it's just uncomfortable because we need to compress the breast because mammogram is like an X-ray. The X-ray cannot pass through the breast if it's not well compressed, so the kind of artifacts. So it's just uncomfortable and it's not going to cause breast cancer. No? Next. So these are the typical presentations of mammogram that naman ng mga tuldok. So this usually, kada mga yan, tuldok, puti-puti, dili pa na siya mahikap ba yan? So it can be seen with mammogram. Next. So another one is ultrasound. No? Ultrasound, mammogram are complementary. They cannot replace one another. Huh? They're complementary. They go hand in hand. So a lot of doctors order ultrasound and mammogram. Huh? Both. MRI can also be done. Although this is very expensive, this is not usually cost effective, but it is one of the options. No? It can detect also early breast cancer. Next. So yeah, after the imaging, you have to biopsy. Now you have to know what it is. We cannot do surgery, we cannot do chemo without the biopsy. So we have to have the biopsy first. So how do we biopsy? Some would do fine needle. Use fine needle, although what is recommended is a core needle, the kumbaga needle. No? And can do hook wire utilization. No, can insert a wire there, especially kung may kayong mabugon. Bugon that cannot be palpated, di mahikap. No? The breast radiologist will insert a hook wire there, then the surgeon will remove that bugon using the wires, the guide. Next. So as I mentioned, there are a lot of types of breast cancer. No, it's not homogeneous. It's not only one, but there's a lot of types. And this is just a rough estimate. It's just a rough estimate of the 5-year survival rate. No, you see, if it is detected early, stage 0, is what we call the in situ breast cancer. 97% of these patients are still alive. No? Are still alive by 5 years. So statistics do not lie, huh? This is out of billions of breast cancer patients. If it's stage 4, meaning there's already metastasis, meaning M1, there's already metastasis, it will spread to the other parts of the body. Very small are still alive by year 5, no? And breast cancer, if untreated, as wala giinom, nagpa-opera, nagpa-chemo, most of these patients die within 3 years, yeah, if untreated. And you can see the statistics there. stage 0, meaning usually detected only by imaging, by mammogram. Most of them are alive by 5 years, in 5 years. And these are the treatments, no? For the breast, you can either do, you can conserve the breast actually, dili man tanang breast cancer, ang tango din ang tutoy. So the earlier it is, the more chances are you can preserve your breast. Diba? Mastectomy, if you want to remove your breast, then we can have reconstruction, meaning in one paglaing breast. No? And reconstruction has nothing to do with the word cosmesis. Because if the breast is removed, there is deformity, so it's not considered cosmesis. No? And for the mga lisay-lisay na spread na, so we have to remove that. So mga lisay-lisay sa ilok, sa armpit na spread na. Then, after surgery, radiation, can have hormonal therapy, what they call as katong mag-inom lang og tambal for 5 years, chemo, or the targeted therapy. No? And they can be done also before surgery. Okay, next. Okay, that's it.